And
Shannon Lavenina here. Woo!
all right, and welcome to our live we do every single week here in the ChatGPT and AI marketing and sales mastermind. Now, today our recording is really supposed to be about how to automate follow-up and get more clients and increase your ROI. And while I absolutely love that topic and I want to share that information with you, we're going to postpone that training until next week because today is a very special day. Today is my 50th birthday.
Woo, the birthday girl.
So
Nobody believes
instead,
you're 50, by the way. You're so youthful.
well, thank you. I know it's a little bit odd to say that I have lived a half a century, but I have been here with all of you for half of a century. And what a wild ride it has been. So what I really want to do is just for the next couple minutes, share with you some of the life lessons that I feel are the most valuable that I could share with you that have really made a big difference in my life. And of course, John hit 50 a couple years ago. I just had to put that in there because he's older than me. And he can share some of his lessons too. So lesson number one, which pretty much all of our programs, everything that we do is wrapped around this lesson. And that is that time is your most valuable asset. I think a lot of people forget this and we're very wasteful with our time. But the number one gift that we're given from the moment we arrive here to the moment we leave is time. And it's the universal asset that we all have. And it's the decisions and the choices that we make around what we're going to do with that time that really create the life experiences that we have. So, for example, instead of spending time, isolated in a room watching TV or giving your time up to the channels that want to basically suck that time away from you for their valuations and their money and their success, do something different with that time for your success, for your experience of life, for your contribution. And spend that time with those that you love, contributing to them and making a difference, around you and the lives of others, and a difference to yourself, pursuing your own goals and your own dreams and your own success.
You know what I'll add to that, Shannon, is also building your own assets, right? So that's obviously a lot of what we do here with our agencies, with our consultancy. We help people build the automations, the systems, the funnels, things that are going to save them time, right? Ultimately, technology should be working for you, not the other way around. And I know a lot of people, if they haven't quite gotten that relationship right, they're working in things that hopefully are gratifying, but that don't produce any leverage, right? There's no time-saving feature down the road. It's pretty much eat what you kill, right? Which I've been in that mode quite often in my life, right? But one of the things that I and many people here have learned from you, especially after having gone through everything you went through with the whole cancer thing, and all. By the way, the book is coming out, Creating Out of Cancer, which is another perspective on, using this near-death experience as a launch point into, valuing time more and doing more with it, right?
Mhm.
But the idea there is that if we think ahead a bit, and even if you're watching this, let's say you're 20 years old right now, I got 3 decades to go before I'm, having that conversation that Shannon's having. Well, great news. You've got a tremendous head start. What a great advantage. And you've got technology that didn't exist when Shannon was 20 years old, right?
Mhm.
So great perspective, and the more you build it up front, the more you'll enjoy it later. So that's what I wanted to share with that.
I love it. The second thing that I'm going to share with you is life is really a series of experiences. And we get to create the most amazing experiences through our life by deciding what we're going to do at that time, right? So I'll give you an example. We've always done really big things for my daughter and her birthday. And it's because we like to create these experiences that would create lifelong memories for her. Right. So one year, she wanted to see a group called Dude Perfect, and they were playing in Sioux Falls. South Dakota. We had never been there before. So we got our plane tickets, we stayed at a hotel, and out of the experience of creating her birthday, we also had this amazing adventure exploring a brand new area that we never would have gone to, right? It wasn't on our bucket list. It wasn't on a list of places we wanted to go. But once we got to experience it, we were like, wow, we love it here, right? So we get to have that memory and have that experience. So as you're thinking about 2024, what additional experiences can you create that are going to create those kind of legacy memories, those conversation talks that you have, over dinner, as you're relaying experiences through your life and stuff like that. So look to create really good experiences for yourself and for others, and to create those memories together.
Yeah, as you were saying that, Shannon, I was reminded of the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey, where he and his girlfriend decide, oh, let's just go somewhere. So they go to the airport, they get a plane ticket to whatever's the next plane we can get on, which turned
Yeah.
out to be to Lincoln, Nebraska, and they went to a Cornhuskers football game. Like they'd never been that. Like who? That's not on their bucket. Like oh, Lincoln,
Yeah.
Nebraska, or like Sioux Falls, South Dakota. But and it was a comedy, obviously, it was a movie, but that adventure yielded a life experience, which may be a once in a lifetime kind of a thing, right? So,
Yeah.
what can you do that's maybe spontaneous? And I'm saying this to myself, right? Because I tend to be very structured and it's an advantage and a disadvantage, right? But what can we do to inject some experience into this, which would be possibly of note, right? Doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be a big planned out ordeal.
Yeah.
In fact, it probably shouldn't be, right? So there you go.
Yeah. And then I think the third lesson that I would love to share with you is to build your community of people who contribute to you the same way that you contribute to them. And look to also learn from people who can help you stretch and grow in new ways. So one of the things that we like to do is invest in masterminds with people who are, achieving a higher level of success than we are. And that helps us raise the bar on our own intentions and our own level of activity. And then in our personal life, we love to surround ourselves with people who value us the same way that we value them, right? And contribute to us the way that we contribute to them, because it gives you like a really amazing experience of life when you know that you have people that are fun and you can do things with and are going to be there for you when you need them, and you're going to be there for them when they need you, right? So you look to build these networks of people that can help you grow, that can help you have a good time in life, that are reliable, right? You have reliable people who value you, who show up in a really great way. And those friendships and those relationships are going to evolve over time, right? Because you're evolving over time. So the people that you may have been great friends with a year or two or three or 5 or 10 years, those friendships might get more distance in them as you go, right? Because they're evolving. So, look to have the relationships that you want right now, that you find fulfilling and you find valuable in your space. And when you do that, like life's just easy, it's smooth, it's fun, it's like um it's creative and you have a good time.
Well said. Great perspective and some great advice. Thank you on your birthday.
On my birthday. So next week, we're going to be talking to you about how to automate follow-up and get more clients and increase your ROI, which truthfully is one of my favorite things to talk about, sales process automation and how to get more revenue in with less effort. But for now, I want you to enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and go have a cupcake to celebrate my birthday. And we're going to head out to lunch at one of my favorite restaurants and just celebrate this day. Because I'll tell you what, I fought to be here. I fought hard and long, And I beat the battle, and now I'm here celebrating my 50th. So we're going to make the most of this day. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate you being a part of my community and a part of our programs. If you've subscribed to one of our courses or in one of our coaching programs, we truly appreciate you, and we honor the opportunity to be able to assist you through our life and business experiences as well. Okay. Have a great day,
See you
everybody.
soon.